Hey guys, so I just sat down to film and the cutest doggy is outside. This is our Luna. Look how cute she is. I wish she would look at the camera. Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about how to make more sales on Poshmark. Now, it wasn't until 2019 until I got really serious with Poshmark and making more sales. So if you're struggling with it, these are just 3 simple tips that I'm going to give you that have helped me. The first thing you want to do is share your closet and share other people's closets and just go crazy with sharing. This is a really unique feature on Poshmark, and sharing gets your item out there. It kind of is like an algorithm is how I explain it, and once you share that item, it goes to the top. Granted, there are millions of items or maybe even a billion items on Poshmark, but every time you share, it goes to the top. It goes to the top in that brand and then to your followers as well. So don't be afraid to share new Posh closets. Don't be afraid to share your friends' closets, your own closet. Just share any free time you get. Now, I know some people don't want to be on their phone all the time, which is understandable. What I do is I kind of make time in the evening for maybe 30 minutes to an hour to just simply share closets or share my own closet. That way it's out there and I know I've at least shared once throughout the day and I can do it again that night. The second thing is to engage with the community. What I mean by this is there is a whole community dedicated to reselling, and if you're not a reseller, there's still a community dedicated to Poshmark and thrifting. So I highly recommend getting on Instagram. You don't necessarily have to, start a big account, and you don't have to start a YouTube channel, but if you just have an account and you're just reaching out to people and you're talking to them, or you're kind of just engaging with a little community that you're following or creating, it's a really, really good idea. You can learn a lot this way. I've learned a ton from other people on what labels to look for, what brands are in style. I mean, some brands I've stopped picking up in general when I'm at thrift stores because they're just not in style anymore and they're not demanded, and I never would have known that if I hadn't been following the people I am following. Basically, the whole community is like, we're all learning from each other. There's not, a single person that probably doesn't learn something each week like me. I just think it's really unique, it's really supportive, and it's just a great community to be a part of, so I highly recommend that. And it won't necessarily bring you sales, but if people go to your actual bio and they see your link description is your Poshmark closet, they can go in that way. The third thing is to send offers to likers. And what I mean by that is somebody who likes your item, it's going to have a little heart in the top right corner and it'll say, 5 likes or 8 likes. Sometimes you'll get up to, 20, 30, 40. And that just means that the people have liked it and they're kind of storing it in a little filing cabinet. What I like to do is I send an offer, and I will show you guys what I mean by that. But I go down and I send an offer. I usually send pretty good offers. I make sure I'm not losing any money on the item, and you have to give discounted shipping. Sending offers is just a great way because it sends it to their phone or to their app right away, and they can kind of see that in front of them, and it's a deal just like it would be a deal in the store, like $5 off or $10 off or buy one get one free. It's kind of like that, but just in your own Poshmark closet. Another thing that goes along with that is you will get people asking questions. Say you have at least 20 to 50 items in your Poshmark closet and you have a few bags or you have a few pants. Some people might ask you for like the inseam measurement on a pant, or some people may say, I need the dimensions of this bag, and that is because they just, they're like, how big is this? How long is it going to be short on me? They just want to know stuff and educate themselves before they buy. So I've made a promise that from here on, which I need to do it, to my old listings as well, but from here on, anything I buy, I'm going to measure it. And this does take extra time, but it will already be in the listing and you don't have to answer those questions. But if you don't put the measurements in the listing, then I highly recommend that when somebody asks a question, you answer within either half a day or 24 hours, because there are so many more items that person can buy. And if they're asking you the question, that means they're looking at your item and they're still interested in it. So if you just kind of let that question sit there, which I have seen on so many Poshmark closets, like I'll go to an item and I'm actually really interested in it, and then, you know, 3 or 4 other people have asked them a question and they haven't answered it at all. So I usually just skip that item or just get out of it because I know that they're not really engaged with their customers and they're not really paying attention to their closet. They're probably just wanting a quick sale and wanting it out. But definitely answer those questions. I know it's time consuming and a lot of people get busy, or if you have children, but answering questions will bring you sales, and it might not every time because, you know, some people are just looking at this, looking at that, looking at this, but I've had so many times where I answer a question, they're like, oh my gosh, thanks, and then right then they buy it. They don't even offer me a lower price, so definitely do that. There are other things you can do, but those are definitely my top 3 and what I've seen just being on the app for so long. I've been on the app almost 7 years, which is so crazy because it feels like it's only been like 3 or 4 years, but that's just kind of what I've learned, and I hope this helps you. If you have any other questions, feel free to contact me on Instagram. I'm on that way more than I'm on YouTube, but go ahead and leave a comment below if you also are curious, and I will get back to you here. I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and it brings you a lot of sales in the future, and I'll see you all later. Bye!